Okay, so get this, right? Nikola Jokic, this absolute beast of a player, his scoring average is going to drop like almost 5 whole points. But here's the kicker, and you got to believe me on this one. He's going to be leading the league in assists. How wild is that? And seriously, this Nuggets team right now, they're legit, maybe the best they've ever been with Jokic, which is saying something. They've got this whole complete team thing going on, and they even snagged Valanciunas. This dude was like, should I go overseas or what? But then he totally committed to the Nuggets. So cool. Obviously, Jokic is still the glue holding all these guys together, you know? They'll only go as far as he takes them. But with all the talent they've got now, he might not need to go absolutely off on scoring like he usually does. Dude prefers to make the unselfish play, especially if it means winning, and now he's got these guys who can actually hit shots when he passes them the ball. He can just chill a bit more and ping it around, you know? Last year, it was totally different. Jokic was dropping almost 30 a game because, get this, Murray was struggling early on, Gordon was hurt, and the team was just terrible at shooting threes. They were like 28th in the league for threes made. And whenever anyone drove to the paint, the defense would just collapse on Jokic, and he was basically the only guy who could bail them out with the scoring.
He even ended up being their third best three-point shooter, which is bonkers because he's best when he's in the paint. He was draining like 2 threes a night on this insane 41.7% shooting. But this coming season? Nah, they won't need him to be spacing out and chucking threes as much. Gordon's been shooting lights out in the playoffs, and Johnson is a sharp shooter too, so the spacing is going to be way better. Last year, Jokic's usage rate was like 29.5, but with all the new players they've added everywhere on the roster, his usage rate is probably going to be closer to 27%. And that's what it was back in their championship season, the one where he averaged 24.5 points and had this crazy league-leading 70.1 true shooting percentage. He was playing that perfect team-first, efficient basketball, which is exactly what you'd expect from a 3-time MVP who probably should have won it more, but that's a whole other story. So yeah, it's not going to be a big deal at all if his scoring average drops by like 5 points. He'll make up for it with being even more efficient and dishing out way more assists. Last year, he was second in total assists with 716. He was only 164 assists behind Trae Young, who won it. And you'd think Trae would have an easier time racking up assists this year too, since his team got better. But Jokic has done so many insane things before, it's not even a stretch to think he can lead the league in assists, especially with this stacked Nuggets roster they've built. It's going to be so awesome to watch.